We have 5 playwrights in this festival. The first is Sin Fontes, and she wrote Butterfly in the Ashes, and that's actually the show that I am personally going to direct. I'm directing the entire festival, but only one of the shows because, like, not being able to read 400 scripts, I also can't direct all 5 shows. Hers is about a group which is a family, some of it biologically and some of it just a family of friends of Latinas who we see go in and out of their day-to-day routine. So it's less of a linear plot and more just like we're flies on the wall watching what's going on in their lives. And it's dealing with a lot of difficult emotional issues, but in a funny and witty way, and it's an amazing show. Then we have Dagney Kerr, and she wrote Deanna and Paul, and Deanna and Paul is about a waitress and her customer and a emotional bond that the two of them forge day to day. And then we have The Paper Hangers by Emily Brauer Rogers, and you just met Emily. And The Paper Hangers is based on the poem The Yellow Wallpaper and deals with issues of mental health and postpartum depression and societal expectations of brand new mothers. And then we have Bureaucrazy by Kate Danley. Kate is a fantastic writer and is actually a writer for a living. She has a whole series of books that she's written, and Bureaucrazy is about 2 ladies and their day-to-day in their office, but it's a farce and it's a where did they go sort of a comedy, and it deals with them covering up a mistake that they made in their office, and it's hilarious. And then we have Diana Burbano, who is a local writer here who has, well, all of the writers are local, but Diana has written quite a few plays which have been produced locally, and her show is called Gargoyles, and Gargoyles is about a woman artist who has sort of escaped her day-to-day reality and moved to an island where she meets a soldier who was injured in the war, and they each discover that they feel like monsters, but when they're together they don't feel so strange or so outcast when they're with each other. So that one's a romance and more of a serious show, and it's beautiful. So one of the really cool things that we're doing during Page to Stage Playwrights Festival, that's what she said, is a talk back after each production. So after each stage reading, the playwright or the director or both will be joining us to talk to the audience about what they liked about the show, maybe what questions they had about the show. And so that is such a unique experience that you don't get in a lot of theater, that you get to give your feedback on the script itself. And because this is all about the script process, all about the playwrights, you have a chance to give your feedback directly to the director and the playwright to hopefully improve the play in some way, or just to let them know that they did a really great job and you enjoyed their show. So that's really neat. I want the audiences to appreciate the completely unique and different voice of women. Most of the plays, as I said, that we see are written by men, and we love them and they're wonderful, but a woman has a completely different perspective on life. And so in shows such as The Paper Hangers, we deal with postpartum depression, which is something so uniquely female. In a show like Butterfly in the Ashes, we deal with abortion, which is a issue that is very uniquely female, and we need to see our lives up on the stage, just like we need to see role models out there in the world. And a lot of us, I, for example, grew up in the theater, grew up watching theater, and this is where I got my inspiration. And so I know that I want my daughters to be able to get inspiration from other women. The Southern California theater community must come see the Page to Stage Playwrights Festival. It is so unique in this area. We have 5 fantastic playwrights chosen amongst 400, and these shows are amazing. They're all so different, they're all so unique. We will make you cry, we will make you laugh, and we will entertain you. And hopefully we will inspire you to see more theater that is produced by, directed by, and written by women. Please follow us on social media. We are the Curtis Theater in Brea, and by following our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook, you will see when we open up for submissions for next year's festival, which we expect will be around the same time we did last year. So somewhere around December or January, we will start opening up for new submissions for next year's festival.